Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shenanigans today. How are you all doing?
Well, we already know how we're doing. It was in our dragon names.
For those of you that don't catch this show live, you usually miss the best part of Shenanigans, which is the pre-show.
Which immediately spills over into the start of the show because we're still usually giving Neal shit for something. It's usually how it ends up.
Yeah. So, why don't we walk around the table and introduce all of our characters today, starting with the one and only Greg Hansen.
Well, I'm playing Johnny Vegas. It's the return, man. I'm a womanizer. I got big blonde hair that's always in perfect place. What else? Big, giant biceps and pecs, And I don't know, I leveled up last time, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Fantastic. And next in line is the one and only Bastian.
All right. Well, I'm playing Guathir, a beautiful elven noble, here to gather experience. Once he returns home, he is ready to take over the noble house he comes from.
Wonderful. Third, we have the one and only Seaman. How are you doing?
I know you mean me.
Yeah,
That's not.
It's great because your first name is Connar, so you can do that. Or there's a lot of applications here.
Yes.
You're not super excited about the new nickname you've received.
No, I'm not.
Can we get it to stick, people?
What's that?
Can we get that as a nickname to stick, folks? I'll put it in chat for the proper spelling.
Let me rate it, Neal.
I give that a solid.
The Seaman is just not a nickname.
You can change his name on Discord. It'll have to
6
stick
out of
there.
70.
Okay, all right, okay.
Come
Next, Connar. Connor, the
right.
who are you playing? I don't know.
I'm playing Shag. I'm a little kobold rogue wizard. Go around getting into trouble, freak out, stab people in the back. Sometimes it just happens,
It just happens, yeah.
Stabbed him in the back, killed him. My bad.
Yeah. Whoops. Accidental murder happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Another
Happens all
news:
the
I
time.
got a big ass TV last week
And a couch.
and a couch. Yep.
And a lamp fixture attached to your ceiling.
No, that's always been there.
Okay.
You just haven't seen it because I've been on the TV side of the room for most of the time. Then, like 2 weeks ago, I swapped sides.
Okay. Wonderful. I've lost all track of the running gag I had going. So, Nick, how's it going, man?
Stop.
What's up? Who you played today?
Not Doreen, Zen.
Oh, wonderful. Nice.
Yeah, playing Zenny boy.
Anything else to share about Zen?
Still doesn't blink.
Fantastic. How does he keep his eyes wet?
That's the real secret, isn't it?
There are many rumors about Zen's eyes and how they stay so wonderfully moist. It's the talk of town, really.
In reality, he's just painted eyes on the back of his eyelids, so when he blinks, it just looks like he's still looking at you.
No, Neal, that's too simple. It's an illusion.
No, that's too simple. You can't just wave your hand and say magic every time. It's got to be more complicated than that. I like paint
If
on the eyelids.
Shenanigans, the inn or tavern works like that, then we can apply it to Neal. Because it's basically magic.
Are you saying I'm magical?
Oh,
Bastian, look, I hate to tell you, but I'm married, and as magical as you may find me, it's just never going to happen between us, okay? But I love you too, in a platonic way. Matthew, who are you playing today?
I will be playing Cathown, Paladin of Astaire, survivor of the Green Dragon who nearly crushed him to death, and sponsor of Astaire's mechanized chicken army.
All right, awesome.
That happened. Oh, by the way, Neal, we all know you're already married to Total War.
My wife would have a lot of things to say about that.
I mean, she would probably agree.
No. Absolutely not. Maybe. We are here in Shenanigans. Everyone's favorite Not really favorite. It's actually the only place you're allowed to go in town. The other bar down the street is off limits to all of you guys because you're not local citizens. It's the locals only place. So looking at our wonderful map of Shenanigans, where are you guys all sitting today?
I mean, it's a bit small, Neal.
I know, it's a smaller map. Can you find your spot? Someone did it! Someone's sitting at the front door. Who's sitting at the front door?
It's called Big Ben's.
Happen, probably.
Yeah,
We are sitting in Big Ben's brothel.
In the stairwell at the door. as usual.
Greg, do you not know about Big Ben's brothel?
Oh my God, no! It's just so funny to me because Big Ben is the nickname for Ben Roethlisberger, and he's.
Okay,
it's a soup
Greg,
kitchen, Greg. It's a soup kitchen.
it's a soup kitchen. The brothel.
It's the brothel.
Yeah, it has been. How many times has it been destroyed already, Neal?
Never. It's never destroyed, and it never will die. I might give it plot armor as well.
I mean,
we'll see.
There has been some fires.
There have been many fires, but surprisingly, no
But I
people
didn't
of
start.
interest were harmed, and everything continued fine the next week.
Also, to be fair, Big Ben's brothel has enough water in some form to fight fires.
In like chat and stuff, so that we can all laugh together at Big Ben Roethlisberger's brothel. All right.
All
Sorry,
right.
I composed myself. I apologize.
That's
I
okay.
appreciate that one.
Composing yourself
So-
in shenanigans.
You're all hanging out in Shenanigans. What is the mood at your table?
Well, Neal, what's the quality of the drinks and food we have?
Give me
Same
a
as
grub
always.
check. Grub skill check.
Oh, wait.
Forgot to roll my
What was
grub.
this grub?
It's not on your character sheet.
It is on his character sheet.
Oh, good,
It's
good,
on the
good.
skills. Oh, there it is.
Perfect. That's the right spot to put it.
Oh, I rolled
Oh, Shag! It's time to make a new
Oh,
character.
God. No, this does not fit well with my,
Oh my
acquired
God.
taste.
Oh my god.
You know,
I just remembered
I'm
something.
out of food. I just eat.
I just remembered Zen only has 6 hotness and 7 grub.
It's terrible. How is everyone else
What?
finding the food today? This has all of a sudden become a very important question. Kathleen and Johnny, I need grub skill checks from you
All
guys.
right, all right.
But Kathleen might not be eating because he might have eaten elsewhere, eating church rations.
Even for,
Are you
even
not
something
eating
big.
the food in Shenanigans? Are you going to be the only person who doesn't eat the poison food?
Yes, Kathleen will be on station. Kathleen is always
Yeah, no
serious.
eating on watch, Neil. Goddamn.
All right.
He's always fasting.
All right. Fine. You don't eat. Everyone else is like, what is with this food today? This
Yeah.
food fucking sucks.
Why is something black dripping from this? I want to say
Stop complaining
chicken.
and just eat it.
You have not eaten more than a single bite. I can see that.
Yeah, that's
Look,
because
man,
I
you gotta have the
almost
right vittles if you're
one
gonna
fry.
get the ladies, and this won't cut it.
I like snatch his food and eat it.
Give me a grub skill check, Shag. I know your grub skill is 6, but it's possible you could roll a 20. You never know.
Fine.
Yes.
It's fine.
Fine.
Edible.
Fine.
Does he like scrunch up his face like?
No, I just eat it.
He's
This
got
is not-
such a low grub skill. I think he's just used to everything always being bad, and so he's just kind of like, it's fine, guys. It's just,
This is
It's
not
nutrients.
fine. It is.
Definitely.
I don't want to say horrendous, but really confusing. Why is something black dripping from it? I want to say there shouldn't be something black in it.
Maybe it's just burned a little bit.
No, it doesn't taste burned. It tastes that sour, sweet, salty. It's like somebody mixed all the flavors in there and then just left it stirring for whatever. It's really confusing.
Well, I'll tell you
That's
what,
the
Walter,
taste.
you should just go lodge a formal complaint with the cook. I'm sure that'll go over real well.
Oh yeah, probably. You should do it.
Well, it would do nothing, basically. Maybe it's not borscht cooking.
Glub glub.
Like, tell me you're scared. You're not gonna go up. You're talking all kinds of mad stuff right here at the table. And you're not gonna go up there and say your mind.
Graf Gigas is just going to check if it is borscht who's cooking.
before we answer that question, there's a common problem I've seen pop up a lot in Shenanigans with a lot of people, and I want to make a statement of correction here. Many people think that his name is Borscht after the meal or the old world food. It's not. It's Borscht. It's
Borscht.
Just straight.
Sorry.
Borscht. No, it's fine. You're not the only person. This happens like every single time. Rob is a big victim, a big perpetrator of this crime too.
Yeah.
So this
I was just thinking, is his name Gosh or
no,
Borscht?
it's Borscht. Yeah. But I could understand the cook being named after the food. Totally get it. This is general PSA.
Name is Borscht, not Borscht.
Yeah, exactly. Borscht Thunderbowels, technically. And you go and like peer towards the kitchen, and sure enough, he's definitely not in the kitchen.
Ah, Desmond, who's cooking your food? There's nobody in there.
Lord Glibglob.
Knew it.
Why?
Have you seen the food?
Up at the table.
I'm sure it's fine. He's been training under our Borscht for years now.
Well, have a bite. I kind of bring my plate out.
No, I'm full. Thank you.
I'm sure you are.
Yep.
He needs to... Anyway, is there anything to do where we don't have to eat the food here?
I guess you could go find Borscht. He's missing.
He's missing?
I'm sure he's fine. I mean, what could happen, really?
Could get chased by a dragon.
I mean, what? What then? He's going to eat the dragon, probably.
Are you turning down the opportunity? Hey man, you turned down the opportunity to go on a quest. This is what we do for a living, man. Look, also, if Borscht ain't here to cook them good vittles, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all the mamas. You know what I mean? It's like a secret sauce he puts in there. We gotta go get them.
All right, it is preferable to Glip cooking.
It's fine.
Hey.
Everything is not fine, Shaggy.
What do you know about him disappearing?
Well, disappearing is not quite the right turn of phrase. He said he was heading off on an important, self-appointed quest.
Yeah, sounds like he's fine.
Yeah, well, why would we bother then? It's his quest, after all.
Yeah. I mean, he was sort of going after a former enemy of his, but it's probably fine. Sure, he hasn't been shut up in a week, and it should only take him a day or two, but I'm sure he's fine. My best friend could never die, ever. He'll live forever. He'll probably outlive me. He's fine.
All right, Desmond, all right.
What are you talking
Desmond,
about?
you seem a little passive-aggressive today. What happened? You have trouble
Nothing.
at home?
He's
I can help you out
fine.
with that, you know.
Look,
Hey.
he's just late. It's not a big deal.
He's
fine.
If you want us to go find him, you can just say so.
Would you go find him, please?
What is in it for us?
We get Borscht back. Come on, go out there. I can grab him around the neck and just start hitting him. Which way? From the direction, baby.
We can discuss the details.
It's okay to ask for help. Can you help me? What's the payment?
He's been working on his comedic timing.
Woman in direction, Desmond.
I'm sorry. I definitely misheard you. What did you say?
Point me in a direction, baby. Let me know where to go.
Well,
You was here.
it's better if I don't say.
I don't know. I want to know.
No. We're moving on. He last we saw, Borscht was heading up towards Outlast.
Outlast. All right, baby. We'll be back.
He was going to the fighting pits. He said he had to go see a man about a dog.
I hope there ain't no dog in my food. All right, we're moving on. Everybody, to Outlast.
Yes, yes. Don't worry. We don't need to move so fast.
What do you mean? You saw that slop in there? That was pitiful. We gotta get our cook back, man.
Of course, of course.
Okay. So out you guys go. You're heading to Outlast. Anything that we should be aware of before you all take off?
You can assume that we get provisions.
You have provisions. Yes.
I'm bringing a cart.
You're bringing a cart. That's good to know. That's definitely good to know.
Where was Outlast again? Oh, up
top
there.
left. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we definitely should. We should plan our route before we go.
Never mind, I'm bringing a donkey.
You know, we should definitely avoid Crest Lake. The last time I was in the Crest Lake region, there was some creepy hippies, man. You don't want any part of that.
I also did hear some bad things about. Yeah, well, that is quite close to the Great Horn. Do we really want to go that close to there?
What are you talking about? That's like 30 miles south of that or some shit.
Yes, that is nothing for a rock.
You'd think that thing's going to spot you 30 miles out.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm afraid of the Great Horn. I have one of those most days.
Don't fear, younger fear. There is many of us, and it is very unlikely that you would be, say, eaten. I'm sure.
I have a feeling that.
And besides, if it does spot us, it'll probably eat you first. You're all flashy and whatnot. Then the rest of us will be fine.
If you can go invisible, you will be fine.
I can effectively be invisible.
You can just hide under one shield. That will perform, I believe, a sufficient function.
Yes, it will. I'm sure of it.
See, I don't have to rely on the magic for people to not find me.
Okay. So out you guys head on your way to Outlast. Let's get some overland with oxen going on.
Just to make sure, Neal, I apparently don't have a card. I just have a donkey named Blinky.
The donkey named Blinky. Okay. Okay. Excellent.
Much different than a cart.
Very.
Neal, what creatures are known to inhabit the western part of Drakus besides, or the plains besides the rock in the Great Horn? I have local history.
Making me look through my notes. Why do you have local history of this area? Why isn't it local history of your hometown?
Because our parents sent us out to these areas, and I did some research before coming here.
All right. I'll buy it. Let's see. Geography. Drakus. Where... Go. Ooh. Let's see. The Alardian Crest is home to giant badgers and battle sheep and roving packs of gnolls and arakaras. The Tempian Range itself is home to arakaras and bugbears, gnolls, some hill giants, more giant badgers, lesser basilisks, griffins, and rocks. Beyond that, in the western steppes, we also have werewolves and kobolds that we can add to the list, and rhinos that sometimes get drunk on the vineyards and become winos. And the Fronhall Plain has even more giant badgers, griffins, and rocks.
Are we overlooking the fact that there's battle sheep?
We encountered them before. No,
they're covered in steel wool, Greg. You can't fight them.
They're sheep HP with goddamn plate armor AC.
And they're led by
that person's probably dead by now. Yeah.
What was it? Merrill Sheep?
Probably Merrill Sheep was the leader of their group.
Yep.
I don't know what I would do without shenanigans in my life, guys.
What have I been telling you for several months now?
I don't know, but I definitely need the creative and goofy outlet of shenanigans. God, streamception, Connor, I can see for days.
I know, that's the point.
Oh no!
All right, so we've mapped your route. You're heading out. You're walking along the road when stepping out from behind a tree is a slender man with kind of bleach blonde
Oh God,
hair.
not Slenderman.
It's Slenderman.
A slender man.
It's a Slenderman. There are many.
There's a space.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of got like bleach blonde hair, refined features, kind of a thinnish face. He's wearing a black coat, pinstripe shirt, a tie. He's got like a little pin on his side. He looks very official, very like G-Man style. And he says, "Excuse me, travelers. I hear you're looking for borscht."
Hey, how'd you know, man? This guy's all psychic or something.
Well,
You do not sound creepy enough for your appearance.
I'm not trying to appear creepy. I apologize if I've come off that way. It's certainly not what I intended.
You just stepped out of the woods at the side of the road.
Would you like to talk about my appearance here, or what I have to say?
What you have to say, he's all up on appearances.
I can see that. He's dressed very nicely.
Thank you.
Borscht has made himself in no small amount of trouble. I think it's best if you leave him be.
No way, man. That means we gotta eat that slop back in the palace, unless you can cook, man.
Or rather, what if we do not?
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out some sunglasses, slowly puts them on, and says, "Well, that's not my problem," and walks back into the woods.
He's a wizard. He's got black
Then we
eyes.
stab him in the back.
He's not close enough for you to stab yet, Bastian.
Magic
But he's
missile.
close enough that I could throw a dagger at his back.
You could start attacking him at this moment if you wanted
I'm
to.
not going to.
Okay, good. You're not murdering an innocent
I
person.
thought about color
see
spray, but
Cap-
then he put sunglasses on.
Yeah, he's immune to color spray with them on.
They just see this tavern of a stair
Aw,
floating in the wind, forgetting they were a paladin.
We blink and he's gone after walking behind a thin tree.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, that happened.
That happened.
Let's carry on.
You guys
Yeah,
continue
I
with
don't
your
think
mission.
there's going to be any consequences for this.
Well, we should keep our eyes open just in case.
I'll keep
Maybe.
my eyes peeled for more psychics.
Will do.
All right. You make your camp that night at the end of the trail in that nice little campground with everything. You settle down. It's actually kind of quiet. It's just the woman who runs the juice bar and nobody else. So you guys are practically alone here for the night. And what is your order of watches? Not that it's important.
I'm going to take first watch.
The girl at the juice bar. So I got the first watch, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. I think you have to fight Guathier for the first watch.
No, he can have it.
Easy
He can
peasy.
have it.
You seen me? There's nobody getting me in a fist fight.
All right.
Cathelm takes
I'm-
last watch.
Okay.
Oh, this is awkward because I only need 4 hours of. All right, one of you to take the other watches. I'm going to sleep.
So it's gonna go Johnny, someone, Cathelm. So Johnny, Shag, Zen.
But Neal, I'll be awake for the last 2 watches anyway because I only need 4 hours.
Sure.
Okay.
Johnny, why don't you tell me about how your watch goes while I play with dice for
Well,
a
I
moment?
gotta stare at this mama. How good looking is she?
She is... Oof. Tell me how Johnny likes them and I'll tell you how she looks.
Johnny likes them in all shapes and sizes.
She is oof.
Well,
She's actually a tree.
she's a rather slender woman. She has that, form and figure that only comes from eating really low protein things and never consuming any animal products, and that sort of almost malnourished level of veganism.
She's like a fairy mama. All right.
Yeah. She's got her hair back in like multiple braids and kind of tied them up in a bit of a loose bun that kind of hangs partway down her neck. She's wearing like a fur vest that's cutely trimmed over the shoulders. She's got Uggs on. She's staring off into space and occasionally singing a few notes to herself, but then the rest of it gets lost behind the murmuring and the silence. Yeah.
Hey there, mama. I like the way you squeeze that juice. How you doing?
Give me a charisma check there, Greg. Give me a charisma check, and then we'll make her attack roll for throwing an orange at you, probably. 2 out of 10.
No, that's a question mark out of 10.
Oh, I see. You know what? She finds it momentarily charming. Would you like some grass wheat?
Oh my
Wheatgrass?
I'd like to show you how I squeeze. And
Like she cocks her head slightly to the side, a little confused, and just like tosses you an orange.
all right, a little foreplay. I like it, mama. Essentially squeeze the orange.
Huh, funny. That's how I squeeze them too.
Oh, hey, I like it. Well, why don't you and me go upstairs and practice?
We're outside. There's no upstairs.
What's the juice bar? Why don't we go around back?
I'm sorry. I think I need to close the shop for the day. It seems all the customers have gone to sleep. And she just like takes a little side and like sets it on the juice bar. It just says closed. And then she just like lowers herself behind the bar.
I just like watch her and I'm like, all right, next time, mama. Thanks for the orange.
Okay. So that's how Greg's watch goes.
Excellent.
Wait, there was a juice bar open during the night.
It was open when you guys came to camp, and it closed early while he was early in the watch. Yeah, it's a late night juice bar, open to 2. Yeah.
It's also quite random, I have to say. I never saw a juice bar around.
I mean, it's literally just like a 6 foot long, maybe 4.5 foot tall bar with a little awning over it that just sells like juices and non-alcoholic beverages. I think
It's even more weird.
think How I Met Your Mother, Ted's wedding where he got stood up at the altar and they had the like little all natural vegan juice bar-y thing.
Yeah.
When he gets stood up by Stella. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are taking your watch. You're checking it twice. Can I get a perception check from S? Who is S? Shag. Can I get a perception check from Shag?
Which watch? It's the
It's the second watch.
Or...
Second watch.
Second. All right. I'm still asleep.
Nope.
Shag's asleep.
No, I'm not. I'm digging a hole.
Shag's digging a hole. That's even better.
What is he going to put into the hole?
His bone, duh.
Oh.
What are you gonna put in the hole, Shag?
Freaking one of Guathir's articles of clothing.
You're bearing Guathir's shoe. It's just like a kobold. Here's a shoe. Dig a hole. Put it in. I don't know why I did that, but I needed to.
Oh, no, I needed to. It's like, that'll get him.
It's not even a shoe. It's like a boot. It's like a very
Like a fancy boot. Like, you're gonna have fun digging this out. There's gonna be dirt. There's gonna be rocks in it.
I mean, it would be even more awkward if you had the third watch because Guathir would be awake looking at this.
So, Shag, you finished digging your hole. you come back outside to the top of the area, only to realize that while you were down there, someone or something nefarious has come through and stolen everything in your camp. I mean,
Well, good thing they didn't
the
steal my
tents
shit.
are gone. If you were in a
Right.
tent, your tent has been stolen out from literally underneath you. Everyone's gear, except with their bedtime clothing, is gone. It's
One
all
thing-
missing except for Shag because he was on watch and so he had whatever he had on him.
Guathir would have his sword like in his grip when he sleeps. He never lets go of it. No, it has a really good. He needs
What
the sword
sort of
to cast
metagaming
spells.
bullshit is like, you know what,
No,
guys?
Neal.
I'm gonna
Neal,
take
you
my
like
sword
you
and I'm gonna
cast
sleep like this all night, every night
Neal,
when we're camping.
Shall
That's
I tell
just
you
what
the
I
reason?
do.
Shall I tell you the reason?
Tell me the
Because
reason.
He has the restriction as a wizard. Talisman. The wizard magic is tied to a gem. In that case, it's in the guard of his sword.
Well, the
and-
sword's gone. It's all gone.
I imagine Guathier sleeps with it like a body pillow. He's like, I love you, Sword Chan.
It's all gone.
Don't make it awkward, all right?
He wakes up with a stick there instead.
He wakes up with this.
I like it.
All right. So before
Did you
I
wake up
wake
with a
everyone
stick?
up, I'll be like, "Oh, shit." I'll go over to the juice bar, like walk around behind. Is like, hey, juice lady,
She is sleeping in a small crevice underneath the bar.
is her shit stolen too?
Nope, the juice bar seems to be intact.
How convenient. All right. Is there any money there?
No, it's a vegan juice bar in Shenanigans. This
God
place is
damn
fucking
it.
broke. Why she's even in
Explains why
business?
nothing was stolen.
Yeah.
I mean, if she would offer beer or any other alcoholic beverages, that would change things maybe, but
Does she at least have like twine or something?
Yes, she actually
cool.
has like a row of daggers and some twine and some rope.
Okay, cool. So
Also,
In the
quick
twine-
apology to all the vegans out there. I'm being kind of hard on you guys today. I love you, but
no,
you're too
don't-
funny.
Don't apologize.
No, they're
Is
great.
alcohol
Don't
vegan?
apologize.
Just out of curiosity.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so I'll
alcohol
take,
is vegan.
I'll
Totally.
take a
Totally have a
a
vegan
piece of
juice.
gold, Neal.
Mhm.
I'll like swap it with places with twine. I know that's not how much twine costs, but
Sure.
whatever.
Sure,
Don't throw shit at me. You should go buy like 5 new things of twine.
sure.
And I'll just take that and I'll start kicking everyone awake.
Everyone wakes up.
Just like a good kick in the side. Like, hey, wake up! Your shit got stolen.
Whoa.
Where's
Was
my
it the
sword?
psychic man?
Excuse me.
where is my sword?
It's a great question. Where is it? And I'll like start gathering big rocks, and I'll tie the twine around the rocks, and I'll give one to each person. So
All right,
there's,
I got a rock, baby.
it's like until you guys can learn to fucking keep track of your shit, you're gonna be carrying that around the whole time.
All right, it's another body workout. All right.
As you go up to Guathir, he's like frantically searching around for a sword, and you say that. He's going to kick you. He is furious. He's like, where is
Try
it?
it.
Where is it? Where is it gone? Let me just.
Is the donkey taken as well?
Hey, juice
What's your AC
lady.
check?
No, you still have the donkey, but everything on the donkey is gone.
Oh no,
Just the
that
donkey.
should be a +2. No, +1. Yeah. Check. What is your? No, +2.
It's
Be
14.
15. Yeah, it should be a 15. Sorry.
All right.
You strike Shag. Roll me
I
damage.
kick him. I don't kick him to do damage. I
Oh,
like,
well then make me the attack at a penalty to hit.
all right. Of what?
I've got to look it up again. I can never remember what the penalty for
If it's
non-lethal
anything
damage
more
is.
than 2, he misses. Or if it's
Yeah,
2 or
If
greater.
it's -2, I miss.
It's probably -2, actually. That's probably
Yeah,
what it is, but let me double check.
14 was your AC, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I have 15 to hit right now, so
There's like a pulling your non-weapon. Second, the character makes a penalty of 4 to his attack roll. Yeah.
so just a kick flies somewhere into your direction.
Yeah.
Don't berate me.
Don't fucking kick me, or you won't wake up.
Oh yeah.
Until you can learn to keep track of your stuff, here's this. And I like throw it at him, not trying to hit him. Just like,
I mean, he catches it.
so hold on to that until you can freaking learn to keep onto your stuff. and I'll go start looking around for any sort of tracks.
Yes.
Sure. The woman that runs the juice bar has been woken up by all of your noises and comes over to you guys. Huh? What's going on?
Hey, do you see anything happen to our stuff overnight? Did your
I
pretty
was
little
asleep.
lay on the thief?
What's going on is that everything we have got stolen somehow, even the tents we were sleeping in and the bedroll. How did they take the bedroll? And the sword.
Hey, man, this is why you don't mess with psychics, man. They get in your head.
There are no psychics in this world.
We just met one man. He had magic eyes.
He had sunglasses.
Magic eyes.
Still, there are no psychics in this world. It's one of the weird rules.
Anything
Neal, do
funky
you want me to roll a
last night?
perception check for looking for those tracks?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Do you have infravision as a kobold?
No.
I do have,
Okay.
but I still don't find.
Catherine will be seeking the guidance of a stair to see if he can be guided back to, say, the stuff that was inscribed with the marks of his head, like his tabard and stuff like that. Because obviously he now has nothing at all.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
his
that,
holy symbol would probably be gone as well.
Mm-hmm.
that was quite unlawful from a thief.
So Catherine will be seeking guidance so he can get everyone's stuff back.
Okay. Seeking guidance for everyone's stuff back. I will get to your prayers in just a moment. The woman at the juice bar comes over with 5 daggers and says, well, I guess if you're in danger, you'll be needing these. And hands you each a dagger, as well as a little bit of twine to each of you, a ball of twine, and hands each of you some rope. And hands, let's see, what else does she give you guys?
I have every single one of those items already.
Perfect. Something else she's gonna give you guys. She produces a single crossbow with 5 quarrels.
On the crossbow, take the quarrels.
Yeah, she'll hand them to one of you guys. 1 light crossbow with 5 quarrels.
Anybody here can use a crossbow? Oh no, you don't need it.
Anyone can use a crossbow. Yep.
Who here is good at throwing or shooting with stuff? If you were to judge how dexterous, how agile you are.
On a scale of 3 to 18, arbitrarily given, I'd say I'm at an 18.
Oh, well.
I know. She also produces a small bottle of ibuprofen and says, here, this is for your headache.
Thank you.
What do you mean, my headache? I don't have a
She
problem.
slaps you in the face.
Oh, mama! You got
Got him!
I like it.
I'm going to take the ibuprofen.
All right. So, Cathlem, you're praying to your god Astaire to give you guidance and direction, and he immediately points you due west.
East.
Companions, I believe we should head due west.
at
Maybe
least
we'll
this-
catch onto the scent. Astaire guides me, and Catherine just begins walking.
Oh, you got a magic voice from the sky? Alright, yeah, that seems legit. Let's
At
follow that.
least I still have my armor. Good thing that I'm sleeping in. Wait, where's my boot? One of my boots is also... Did they also steal a boot?
Just one.
Yeah, man, they stole a boot.
Oh, this is another good question. To figure out what you all have on you, we need to know what you all sleep in. So, first off, does anyone here sleep naked?
I'm a cartoon character, man. It's definitely.
But you're also a PG cartoon character, so maybe you've got pajamas?
Johnny definitely wears PJs at some point during the show. Maybe he just wears his same clothes always because he's a cartoon character.
No, you see, he wears like freaking dumbbell pajamas.
Yeah, he does. He's got like the full classic.
He's got like a bunch of this on there.
pajamas.
Wonderful, wonderful. What about Guathir? How does Guathir sleep?
In his armor and 2 layers of fancy clothing around him.
Okay.
By the
2
way-
layers of fancy clothes that he sleeps in?
Not thick layers, you know.
But like he's got like an undershirt and then like a nighttime suit or something.
No, he has like you have like the undershirt then the armor, or the under, the padding in between. Then the armor. Then you have like a good shirt, and then you have a surcoat.
So he sleeps in his armor.
Yes.
All right. Shag, how do you? Well, you were on watch, so you have whatever you had with you. Zen, how do you sleep?
Well, all he's got is like a robe that he normally wears, so he probably just sleeps in that.
All right, so you've just got your robe.
My question is, do I still then have my spell components?
No, they're gone too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You're kind of fucked. Last but not least, hold on. Kathleen, how do you sleep?
Kathleen would be in a set of breeches and a tunic. Everything, all his stuff is orderly piled next to him. So that's all gone. So basically, he has nothing.
Perfect for taking, like, you just...
So do you like sleep in pajamas, or are you just naked as the day you were born?
No, tunic and breeches.
Oh, that's right. Tunic and breeches. No boots, but all of your stuff is gone then. But you got
so
the
now he's
tunic and
barefoot,
breeches.
basically, in that.
Perfect. Perfect. Who here sleeps in their shoes? By show of hands.
Like,
Guathier sleeps in his shoes. Okay, so Guathier has one shoe. No one else has any shoes. Fantastic.
Okay, also question. Anything that we would have like a ring on, is that still there?
No, your rings are definitely missing.
Damn it. My signet ring is gone.
Yeah.
Good thing my hair is still perfect, though.
All right, I'm going to... One thing, I do not believe that...
Johnny, any additional hair gel you may have brought with you is missing.
Oh, damn, we need to get these thieves back quick. Oh, how am I going to hit on the ladies if one hair goes out of place?
All right.
oh, Johnny, don't worry. Juice later there, you know how like you get all that juice on her hands, gets all sticky? That'll
Oh,
work.
yeah, she's got the juice hands.
Wait. Wait a moment. They took the boots of all of you. Why would they only take... He's going to look around. Maybe they just... No.
Fuck
Damn it! They took it.
Those games never away.
Guathier will never know what happened to his one
I like to
boot.
think I didn't even fill in the
Yes.
hole all
It's
the
in the
way.
bottom of
Like
a
it's just
hole.
enough that the boot's covered, and there's just a pile of dirt, and like, whatever.
Maybe there's even a bit of boot like sticking out.
There's a
Maybe
little
he's
bit.
like, he thinks that's the stone on the ground. He just kicks it out of frustration a bit, and that's actually the boot, and he just walks away. The boot tip. Damn it! This is going to be weird. Definitely not walking with one boot and not with the other.
Should
And
probably
he's going
just
to
go
take off the
barefoot.
other boot
Yeah.
because that's just weird. and
Yeah,
probably not good
yeah.
for your feet.
Yeah.
Probably okay for your feet, but it's really bad for your knees.
I mean, it's plains. It's not the woods anymore, so actually not that bad. It would be really bad if we were still in the woods.
All right, so it's nighttime. All you have are some daggers and some means of attaching them to things. And we're
But
gonna
you
go
got
to
my
our...
pretty face and big muscles.
And his pretty face and big muscles.
That's all you need, baby. It's got me
All
through.
right.
We're gonna go
This
to our
is-
first break here. When we come back, the party is on an adventure to get back their stuff, to find Borscht, and who knows what else. See you guys on the other side of our break.